Hello and congratulations on drawing a Michigan elk tag. My name is Shelby Adams and I am a wildlife biologist with the Michigan DNR working out of the Atlanta field office. This presentation will go through all the steps you need to take after harvesting your elk. Elk Check works as a dispatch center communicating with field crews that will meet you on site wherever you harvested your elk. Dispatch operates out of the Gaylord Customer Service Center, answering calls every day of the hunt from 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. If you harvest an elk at final light any day, make sure to communicate with Elk Check Dispatch as soon as possible. If the line is busy, leave a message with your hunter details and situation. Remember, Elk Check is done at the kill location. We will come to you. If you are unable to reach the dispatch station, or if you have a situation after hours, the WRAP hotline is available 24/7 at 1-800-292-7800. One important tool you will receive from the DNR is your hunt map. This map was in the original packet sent to you with information about the hunt. Make sure you bring this map with you and use it when communicating with Elk Check Dispatch. On the map, you will find all the information about the check station, including phone number and hours. It also shows the unit boundary of X, displaying the closed and open areas of the hunt. It shows public land in green and private land in white. These boundaries can change, so confirm land status before hunting in a location. The map is broken up into a grid pattern of township, range, and section. If you are unfamiliar with how to give locations using this type of grid, it will be explained in detail in the presentation Reading Your Map, which will help you, the dispatch center, and the field crews that need to find you. The second important item you will need is your license. You will receive your license after you complete 2 steps. Certify you watched the mandatory presentations, including this one, and purchase your elk license receipt online or from a licensing agent. The deadline for these steps is August 20th. Once done, we will mail you your official license. After harvesting your elk, you must tag the elk immediately. Your tag will have notches for you to mark with the date and sex of the animal. Elk Hunt Unit X is not displayed as an option, so skip that section. After we seal your elk, you can remove your license from the animal. The third item we will provide you is flagging. Flagging is an important tool you will use to lead us from the closest marked road to the final elk kill location. In your flagging kit, you will have 2 large flags with your hunter number and a roll of flagging. Place 1 numbered flag above the gut pile and 1 numbered flag at the nearest marked road, not just a 2-track. Then use the flagging to visibly guide the field crews from the road location to the final destination of the elk. You can tie to trees, tall vegetation, or even sticks stuck in the ground. Just make sure that it is easy to follow and don't be stingy. Not all of our field staff is local, and often what was easy to see in bright daylight becomes more difficult as it gets dark. The easier it is for us to find you, the faster the process will be. While on site, we have a few quick tasks. First, we ask all hunters, guides, and anyone present when we arrive to follow COVID guidelines. If you have experienced a recent exposure, please notify Elk Check Dispatch so that they can share this information with our field staff. Our top priority is safety for all hunters and staff. While checking your elk, we will record hunter number and harvest information, including group size and number of bulls and cows that were with the elk you harvested. We will confirm the township, range, and section location you gave to the check station. We will give a rough field age by looking at tooth wear. We will fill out a tag for TB testing and can take the head on site if requested. For more information about the importance of TB testing and the options of doing so, It will be given in detail during the TB presentation. Before we leave, we will put a seal on the elk. This seal confirms that you have checked your animal and it is free to move out of the elk range. To review, I have a list of steps to take after you harvest your elk. First, tag your animal. Then, use the map provided to find your location by township, range, and section numbers. Call the Elk Check dispatch and give them the township, range, and section numbers from your map. Again, this will be explained in the short video about map reading. Tell dispatch what road you are flagging to, how far the flagging is from start to finish, and what direction. Often, hunters are not alone, and this is a great job for any helpers on your hunt. Don't forget to take photos. Then start gutting your elk. Once you've called Elk Check dispatch, a crew will be coming your way. Please be patient waiting for the DNR employee to arrive and follow all COVID guidelines with DNR staff. You will then want to bring your elk to a processor or process it yourself quickly because elk carcasses retain heat and can spoil very fast. There are some other reasons to call Elk Check dispatch. If you harvest an animal behind a locked gate on public land, the dispatch center can make sure that the field crew brings a key for the gate. We only allow vehicles that are picking up a harvested animal. The dispatch center can also give information of locations where animals have been harvested so far on this hunt and what size groups they were with. Try to call in the middle of the day when lines are not as busy with successful hunters. If you shoot at an animal, but it's not fatal, you must call dispatch to report a wounded animal. Law enforcement will work with you before you are able to try for another animal. You can also call dispatch if you have any questions during your hunt. Last but not least, congratulations. I hope I get the chance to see you out in the field to check your elk.